This is an exam question about the spinal reflex arc. So this figure 1.1 is a diagram of a spinal reflex arc, and you've got the diagram, you've got receptor and effector labeled here, and then a series of neurons labeled P, Q, R, and S. And the question says identify the structures labeled P to S. So we know we've got our receptor here that'll act as a transducer, converting the energy from the stimulus into electrical energy that's going to pass down a neuron. So we know P is a neuron and it's coming from the receptors, so from your sensors, so it's a sensory neuron. Make sure you say neuron and not nerve. Right. We've got a sensory neuron here, so we know part Q is part of that sensory neuron, and a sensory neuron is a neuron with the cell body in the middle, and you've got a dendron before it and an axon after it if the electrical impulse is traveling in this direction. So part Q is the cell body. They would accept nucleus because it's not clear. It could be pointing at the nucleus within inside that cell. R, so this will be our central nervous system here, and this is within our central nervous system. We've got a small neuron here that links these two neurons, P and S, so that neuron that links two neurons together is an intermediate neuron. You can say relay neuron. And that leaves structure S, part S, which is going back to an effector. Now, effector is going to be a muscle or a gland. So the neuron, again, you can tell it's a neuron that's leading back to the effector, is a motor neuron. Again, do not, and any of these, say the word nerve. You need to be calling them neurons. 4 structures identified, 4 marks.